On behalf of Ken Charpentier, MARC Youth Board of Directors, Scott, Dawn, Lori, and myself, we welcome you to our celebration of our students' accomplishments. This is a very special day to acknowledge the accomplishments of our 9 students who are completing MARC Youth Services. So another round, please. Our students have put in a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication here to earn the valuable credits towards their graduation, and we're extremely proud of them. This success has been a true collaboration with the Manchester Board of Education, the Vernon Regional Adult Education, the SBM Charitable Foundation, who funds this unique service, MARC Inc., and of course the town of Manchester. These opportunities for our youth help develop future leaders for our town of Manchester. I'd like to take the time now to acknowledge some of our present leaders who are in attendance, and it won't take too long, but I would like to acknowledge, and at the end we can have an applause. First, Scott Shanley from the town of Manchester. We have our own Kevin Zingler, who is our wonderful marketing director, but he's also from Town Board of Directors. Representative Jack Thompson, who you will hear from at the conclusion of our handing out our celebration certificates. We also have some MARC board members, Lori and Walt Pryko. We always count Walt with Lori. May Irvin, Dave Dudweiler, and Nate Agustinelli. So we want to thank you guys. I also want to acknowledge our friends from the Vernon Regional Adult Education. If you guys don't mind waving. We have Phyllis Bonneau, Fritz, our principal, Erica Kelly. Megan, and I'm going to acknowledge you in just a minute. We're also, when we speak of our MARC staff, we must acknowledge Enrique Marcano, who helped us kick off our youth service. And the kids love Enrique. We don't know why, but he's very well loved, and we're so happy he's here. I think if I'm right, Erica, right now our former students is Megan in attendance. Is that correct? Okay, thank you. We may have others who will arrive, and I will acknowledge them. One key group I want to acknowledge also, and then we'll move on, guys, I promise, is the Emmanuel Lutheran Church. They gave us space this year, a total donation to us at MARC Youth Services, and Scott, Katie, and Dawn, the name again? Cindy Hall. We couldn't have made it without them. Oh, they're walking in. Thank you. So that was a wonderful thing for us at MARC Inc. We needed the space, and they were there, so we want to thank them so much again. Okay, I'm sorry to keep going, guys, our wonderful senior center. Without them, we wouldn't have all these beautiful decorations and everything so well organized. It's Dulcie, Marion, Justine, George, Sue, and Bill Reagan. So thank you. going to hand it over now to Dawn Russell and Lori Napolitano, and they're going to proceed with our ceremony.
Come on,
Thank you, Betsy. I just want to thank everybody for coming today. Our program is very good for our community. It brings everything to the students so they feel comfortable with our town. We're very proud of all our students. They are a really nice group of individuals. We are going to have Juanicia come up and give a speech, followed by Jones, who's going to recite a poem, and he has a little performance too. So this is exciting. Juanicia.
I would first and foremost like to say thank you so much to the SBM Charitable Foundation for making this program possible, and to Emmanuel Lutheran Church for providing the location. Thank you guys. Very, very much. For providing the location for our classes because it changed my life in many different ways. I built new friendships with all of the students, not to mention Dawn and Lori. I love them for all the time and effort they put towards helping me, making sure I had everything that I needed. When Dawn and I first met, she asked me, Juanicia, why are you here? And my response, like a lot of the other students, was, I need these easy 3 credits. I really don't want to be here attitude at first. But as the program progressed, it kept me motivated, and I learned to like my instructors. They were amazing. I wouldn't change them if I could. Thanks, Mom. This program has taught me more than just a friendship. It taught me to be prepared for the real world, from things such as job search skills, how to have a professional resume, and how to look and what to say when going for a job interview. For civics, we went to a lot of places that I would have never been had it not been for this program. The state capitol, Supreme Courthouse, State Library, and Manchester Historical Society. They even taught me basic sign language and CPR and first aid. All the students are certified in CPR for 1 year and first aid for 3 years. That's great if you ask me. I'm so glad that I had this opportunity. We also went on college tours and had great speakers come and talk to us about life skills. I learned about erase ink, true colors, and others that I would have not known about without this program. I would like to thank everybody that helped me along the way, especially my mom. Thank you. Very much. And my dad for always pushing me to be better. So again, I say thank you to everybody involved for making this program possible.
Jones Rosario is going to recite his poem. Thank you, Jones.
Is it on?
Close to your mouth.
All right.
There you go.
All right. I'm nervous. All right. MARC Youth Program gave me a lot of knowledge for my life. They told me to never make the wrong decisions, but always the right. They taught me to stand up for myself no matter the fight. I hope the skills they taught me will lead me to the good life. Me, Lori, and Dawn, friends forever, for life.
Hit it.
Yes, me slide, for me them young lay a go answer. Say them a goody goody and a them run it down. physicist. Tell them what the man see what them man like a bionic. Now let me herbs cause it get niggy rotten. Now let me herbs cause that a my chronic. What on? Well, tell them what a physician. Tell them what a man fit up them in a different position. Tell them what a man for making love of them profession. I am the professional, I am the original. Listen to me slam, when they got them walk agony. That's why they have to find a bag of boy that have me. Man with the groove and the style and the energy. Listen to the tragedy, hear me now the valley. That's why I need it.
Excellent job, Jones. It takes a lot of guts to come up and recite a poem and dance. Now I'd like to ask Lori to come up. Lori and I had a lot of fun every Tuesday and Thursday working with each student. Now we would like to pass out the certificates of completion. I'm going to call each student up one by one.
Okay, as we're getting ready to do that, I just want to acknowledge a couple of the people who've come in. Ryan Berry, Chief Berry, also here. And I want to acknowledge our whole marketing department and Kevin Zingler and Regina, who have helped us today to get everything off the ground also.
Thank you, Betsy. Okay, Alex Dole, come on up. Congratulations.
She's got the picture down there. There we go. Gotta do in the.
Rebecca Kay. Congratulations. Stephen Lewis. Congratulations. Coronia Marcano. Congratulations. Jones Rosario. Congratulations. Shonda Shelton. Congratulations. Mike Benesing. have one more award. This award goes to the student who never missed a class. He was there every Tuesday and Thursday with a positive attitude, and we want to give a perfect attendance award to Jose Hernandez.
Everybody know that Jose got an extra little gift in his bag for his perfect attendance, and that the students in their bag have a little gift from us at MARC Inc. to acknowledge their graduation. All right. People still keep coming. We have Ashley Bruins, who is a former student. Ashley came and spoke for the past couple of years to our students. So not only is she a former student, but she stays involved with us at MARC Inc. So we appreciate that. And that's her husband next to her. A newlywed still. Okay. We're going to just take a few minutes to acknowledge some of our leaders. Scott Shanley would like to come up and say a few words, and Chief Barry then next.
The mayor isn't here right now, so on behalf of the board of directors and the town staff, I want to congratulate the graduates today. It's a terrific achievement, and there's clearly a lot of love in the room, and it feels real good. And to celebrate, I'm going to dance for you. Just kidding. Congratulations.
I guess that means it's on you, Chief, to dance. Thank you so much.
In the spirit of the KISS principle, I won't be here long. I just want to say I am so happy and so proud of you. And I think I was supposed to talk to you about an hour. You kept me about 2 hours, some of you that day, asking a lot of questions. But I'm very proud of you. And just remember some of those things that some of you mentioned to me, the professions that you wanted to go in. You can do anything that you want to do. You can be anybody that you want to be, as long as you believe in yourself and you stay forward and with the goals that you set for yourself. So you can do this. I'm proud of you. Continue with your successes.
Thank you, Chief. Chief was also very involved with our youth services. He came on a couple of occasions, and we visited over at the department, and we really appreciate his involvement. And now Jack Thompson, please come forward. Representative Jack Thompson, who really doesn't need an intro.
I know I'll never be able to top Jones Rosario and his number, but I would like to try, and I think Ryan Barry has got his guitar with him, so I'm going to do Summer Wind, Frank Sinatra rendition, if you don't mind. Ryan, you got your guitar?
I left it on my car.
All right, forget it. Next year we'll do it. But I did want to say thank you very much for inviting me to address you again this year, since I have made this a tradition, or you have made a tradition for me. But there is a little history, and I would like to go through it with you and just tell you how lucky you are to be in Manchester, Connecticut, where MARC Inc. is part of the scene and a good, innovative organization that has made a difference in our community. Some years ago, we were doing a program, Welfare to Work, and we were trying to get as many people as possible to work, to find jobs. And we thought, well, you know, there's MARC Inc. down the street, and they have this program with a job coach. Why don't we go down and talk to them about it? Well, all I had to do was say, there's an opportunity here, Lori, And Lori immediately said, yeah, we can do something about that. So we convened a meeting, and I think we met up in the high school at that time. And the Department of Labor and Department of Social Service sent representatives, and I was there, and I'm not sure who else was there at that day, but I know Lori was there. Board of Education, Board of Directors were represented, the town administration was represented, and we decided to do something about helping people find work. Well, Lori took it on with the promise from me that, don't worry, Lori, we'll get money. And Lori said, oh, don't worry about it, Jack. So I went into the legislature, and we did get money. But unfortunately, before the budget was approved, the money was removed. So I had to call Lori and tell her that you're going to have to bid for this. And she said, don't worry about a thing, Jack. And they put together a program and bid on it, and were funded through the State Labor Department. And as a result, that program, MARC Inc.'s work program, became the most successful program in the state of Connecticut. It put more people to work with what it had available to them than any other organization. And it was a combination of MARC Inc., the business community, of course, the administration here in our community, and the Board of Education and Board of Directors all chipped in. So a few years later, come up to 2000, 2001, I believe, we were alerted to the fact that the high school was experiencing some dropouts. And they wanted to create something innovative that would help kids who were good kids, who had the opportunity to go to school and go beyond that and so on, to stay in school and get their high school diploma. So again, we went down to visit Lori, and Lori sat us down. We met over the high school again, and we had representatives of the Board of Education, Board of Directors, Town Administration, Legislature, and MARC Inc. And we discussed the program. And we said, you were so successful with your job coach model, why not use it and help kids who are great kids who just need a little push or a little help, a little hand at this critical time in their lives? And she said, Lori said, speaking for MARC Inc., don't worry about it, Jack, we can do it. So once again, I opened my mouth and said, don't worry, Lori, we'll get money. So, and there was $100,000 again, I think, in the budget to begin with. And just before the budget was passed, there was a serious cutback in the budget making, and I was informed that that money was gone. So I remember picking up the phone and saying, I have to call Lori. And I called Lori and I told her, Lori, I got good news and bad news. Your program can go ahead. Sounds like you're going to have a great program. But unfortunately, the $100,000 isn't going to be there. You know what she said? Jack, forget it. I said, forget it? How can you? No, I don't mean forget the program. I mean, forget your concern. We'll do it. And she did it. And they've done it every year since. And that program has been a great success. But think of what she has created, or MARC Inc. I'm sorry, Lori, I'm giving you all the credit. I know that the credit is to be shared with a lot of people in this room. Just think of it for a minute. We have in our community, we have 3 high schools. We have the Vocational Technical School, Hal Cheney. We have East Catholic, and we have Manchester High. Well, this past spring, we broke ground for another high school at Manchester Community College. And that high school is designed to, and it's building really on the idea that you folks had here in Manchester, is that it's going to address the needs of a special group of kids who have talent, who are interested in doing what is good for them and their families, and sometimes that might mean going to work instead of going to school, and so on. Well, this program at Manchester Community College will be a regional high school, and it will enable kids to come to school there and not only take high school courses, but also college courses. Now, the community college has been doing that for several years. And it seems to me that someone down there heard about MARC Inc. and heard about the success this program had and said that's not a bad idea and did something about it. So they have been recruiting. We had the Young Women's Club in Manchester at one time, helping some high school kids, girls, all girls now, remain in school despite some personal setbacks. And the Board of Education, once again with the Board of Directors, came forward and provided transportation so they could take advantage of getting over to the Vernon Adult Evening Program. And so all those seeds, I think, can be somehow related back to MARC Inc. and its program, its progressive programs here in our community. So I'm very happy to share in the joy and as Chief Berry said, he's very proud of you, so are we. And believe me, I've seen the results. People from all over our state ask questions about your program here. Heard the other day in New Haven. New Haven is also going to try to duplicate what we're doing down at the community, or what the community college is doing, and so on. But it's a wonderful program. It's paid off for our community. It's made us a better community. And Betsy Smith is about to rip the microphone out of mine. So I'll say good luck and God bless.
Thank you, Jack. Very, very nice. I also just want to acknowledge Diane Kearney from the Board of Ed. Diane, if you'll wave. I'm going to need your help to make sure we recognize all of our business leaders who are in attendance, who helped us this year in MARC Youth Services. Yes. I know we have someone from J.C. Penney.
We have Arnell Himes from J.C. Penney. Came to our program to talk to the students about diversity. We also have Betty Hall from Hartford Hospital. She came to talk about the surgical tech program.
Thank you so much. I want to acknowledge Linda Krob, also from the Board of Ed, and our own Jean McAllister, who helped us a lot with our driving and supporting our students. We're going to be setting up lunch. I'm sure you're all going to be very happy about that. Lunch is about to be served. Can we do one more round of applause for our 9 graduates?
Unfortunately, wasn't able to make it for the opening ceremonies, but he'd like to say a few words to address the graduates right now and bring greetings from the town. So, Lou Spaggi, Mayor Manson.
Thank you. I hope you had a great ceremony. I apologize for being late, but I just wanted to say on behalf of the town of Manchester and the Manchester Board of Directors, I wanted to congratulate you on your graduation and thank you for all your hard work. Wish you tremendous success in the future. We're all very proud of you, and we look forward to continue doing. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here, and I wish you the best in the future.